Hey guys, I want to say thank you for all the new subscribers. I actually just hit the 1,000 mark. I'm very happy, very satisfied. Thank you guys. It's been very fun so far. Just started at March and the end of March, and I'm already at the 1,000 mark. It's very exciting. Thank you guys so much. I will continue with my alerts and I will continue with my educational trading videos. In the end, I really believe that as much as trading education as you get combined with experience will build you as a trader. So the most videos, like more videos that you watch, it will sharpen you as a trader, because in the end of the day, if you can gather all that info that leads into a strong trader, it will just sharpen you. And honestly, it's a long ride and it's not easy. It's not easy to make money in the stock market, and it's not easy to be a good day trader. But at the same time, you are your own boss, so you have to be hard on yourself. And if you have that ability to be hard on yourself, you will see those results. And I'm very lucky to have my work ethic and have the ability to be hard on myself. And that's what lead me to my success in trading and YouTube and social media. So I'm very thankful for you guys. Now, I will do a giveaway at the 1,000 mark. I'm working on a giveaway video right now and the prize and everything. So there will be a draw, and I'll choose one of my subscribers to send them a prize on the mail. So all you have to do is just subscribe and follow me on Stocktwits. And this is not the video. I'm going to make a video about the giveaway, and I'm also going to do a giveaway at the 10,000 mark, because YouTube is truly my passion. I really enjoy doing this, and I'm not charging anything, not for my alerts, not for my videos, because, you know, like just like the haters say, if you make money trading, there's no point, right? So I don't think I'll ever go into selling trading education other than mentoring. So maybe I will do that one day, but my point, and very important to me, to prove to you guys that I'm legit and I'm not I'm not just a storyteller. So with that being said, I'm very excited for my new challenge. This is basically a new small account challenge. And there was a lot of challenges online with trading. But this one is a little bit more exciting for me because I'm going to be using Ustocktrade. And if you guys have never heard of Ustocktrade, Ustocktrade is basically a broker that lets you have unlimited day trades. But at the same time, you can't trade all stocks. You have limited liquidity on micro caps, so it's a little harder to get in and out on some stocks that have a lot of momentum. And it's very easy, if you don't have a plan, it's very easy to lose all your capital with Ustocktrade, because of the unlimited day trades. If you stress yourself out, you will just get in and out of trades, wrong trades, and just lose and lose and lose. And like small profits and small stop losses will turn in to basically a consistent huge loss. But what I'm planning to do is basically implement my new style, and this new style is only following promoters. So again, I have a bunch of accounts when it comes to trading and investing in stocks, and each account is for a different purpose, because I don't want them to go and interact to each other with margin, because some brokers will not give you the same margin if you trade penny stocks. So basically, I have a bunch of accounts that I'm working on growing all of them together. And now that I came across this method, which is basically like momentum confirmation. So all you have to do is basically follow promoters online, on Facebook, on Stocktwits, basically any other investing and trading platform. See what they're talking about, and then from there you have to analyze yourself. So I'm not gonna buy anything blindly. Okay, I'm only gonna analyze myself. And by the way, the stock that we're watching right now, the name is AYRO, and it's a prime example. So I founded the account with 1,400 and 500. And the reason is I wanted to stay around the 2,000 mark, because my strategy works in a way that you make 10% daily. And basically that leads to making 50% on your account by the end of the week. So that means that in a 5-day period with $2,000, if you average 10% following promoters, you will make $1,000 a week. Now, it's not going to be easy. it's going to be very, very hard. There's a lot of fundamentals that you have to go through. But I want to show you an example with this chart. So basically, I'm already up today $159 with this stock. And what happened was, it was basically talked about. I was watching it all morning, and then one promoter, right when one promoter talked about it, it jumped up in price. Now, I'm not gonna mention any promoters because it's very, very dangerous, and if you have no idea what you're doing, you're gonna lose a lot of money. So, and the same time, same thing with Ustocktrade. If you just found out Ustocktrade and you're like, oh, okay, I don't have the PDT rule on it, beware, okay? Because just because you don't have the PDT rule doesn't mean you're gonna make a lot of money. If you don't have a plan and you don't have a strategy, you will have a lot of small losses, and they turn into a consistent huge loss. And that's why a lot of people go away from Ustocktrade. But I'm gonna prove that you can actually make money on Ustocktrade without margin, with the unlimited day trade abilities, and just keeping a plan and knowing what you're doing. So the promoter basically promoted it, and I got in at the 316 levels at this first spike, and I sold it at around the 325. That was one of the first entries. And then, as you can see, it basically had a huge pullback in here. And usually right after the pullback, there's there's a little bit of a spike. You can see like a small U shape in here, and another U shape, and another U shape, and then in this side, the momentum was spiking again. So I'm looking mostly for a U shape in volume. But because I know that promoters are behind this stock, I know that this will go to the moon. Well, not to the moon, but I know that this is confirmed uptrend. I know that there's a lot of people that are going to see that throughout the day, and they're going to keep making orders while the market makers are going to do their best to stop everybody out. So a lot of mistakes can be made when trading this. A lot of basically people that are stopping out with losses, because as you can see, they're shaking you off a lot. I'll give you an example. Imagine you like enter in this candlestick, right? And then you have yourself a profit, but you put a stop loss in the end of the candlestick. As you can see in here, they drop the price on the bottom of the candlestick just to stop you out, no matter what, even with a profit or even with a loss. And they do that all the time in here. You see those huge candlesticks? They're all meant to stop you out. So basically, after this dump, or after this basically pullback, a lot of people will imagine that this stock is basically going to sell off. But because it's confirmed uptrend by promoters, I knew that it's going to keep going up. But at the same time, I decided to close my position because it's a day trade account. So I go in and I go out. Then I went in again at the same levels, 316 right here, when there was a little bit more momentum confirmed. And you can see that it was creating another uptrend right after the pullback in here. So I entered at the 316 levels, and I sold it again at the 3.3 levels, because as you can see in here, I was waiting for it to pass the highest point of the day. Now, because I know those patterns, and because I know I have an experience with this pattern, I can see that there wasn't any momentum around the highest point of the day. So it means it's not going to pass it. So it means there's going to be some sort of a pullback. That's why I closed that position in here at that point. And then I was waiting. And then around this point again, and I'll say exactly the point that it was. Around this point, I got in again at 3.2 levels. And I sold it at the 338 levels, even though I shouldn't have. It got to 3.6, but I just wanted to basically secure my profits, get out with a profit, and continue with my life. So as you can see, the stock went ballistic up, and it's probably going to keep going up, but I already made 8%. So I'm good for now. I'm just gonna wait for something else to spike. I don't want to rush into the momentum because it still can sell off in here. I believe it's not going to, but it still can sell off. So yeah, as you can see, $159 a day, trading with a $2,000 account honestly, it's enough for living. It's enough to pay your rent. If you know, your lifestyle is not that expensive, it's really enough. But it's not gonna be easy, and it's not for everybody. You have to be, you have to know what you're doing, because as you can see, my entries and exits are very particular because I know the pattern. So what you should do to get to that level, and what you should do to grow a small account, is basically practice a lot in paper with one pattern. And the pattern I recommend is the pump and dump pattern, because if you know how to do it right, and if you don't stop out where you shouldn't, and if you understand the pattern, and if you understand that yes, there is a pullback but it's still going up, and you're not gonna like be stressed and sell it, because usually what people do, they will stop out in here and then they'll enter in here again, stop out again, lose a lot of money, but they'll still see the stock is going up, and then they're like, oh, every time I sell it's going down, and every time I buy, it's going down, and every time I sell it goes up. Yeah, it happens for a reason. They try to stop you out. You see in here, we're trading live right now. It's 9 in the morning West Coast, and I'm already done with this stock. Imagine all the people that bought it in the 3.6 levels and they're now stopping out. Look at this huge pullback. So there's a lot of mind funks in this game. You just have to learn the mind funks and learn how to deal with the emotion, because what happens is sometimes you can get in those levels with a huge position and then it pulls back, and emotionally it messes you up. But if you know not to stop out and not to close your position because it's still going up, you will be profitable. So I want to say thank you again to everybody for the 1,000 subscribers. I'm very happy with where I got. I'm also at 1,000 followers on Stocktwits on the new account. I had a 1,300 follower account over there that got hacked. Opened a new one. I have 1,100 followers. I give free Stocktwits alerts, free buying alerts, basically all the stocks that I buy. So you can definitely follow me and subscribe to the channel. Give a thumbs up so I can spread the word up. And remember, keep watching videos, trading videos, and rack up that trading education, and you can get to a point where you make a consistent profit, passive income with a $2,000 Ustocktrade account. Thank you guys. Till the next one. Peace.